Okay, so I wanted to do a quick unboxing. I decided to sign up for the Michael Hyatt Leaderbox, the Read to Win. There's tons of these book subscription services all over, but for some reason I just felt like Michael Hyatt was going to provide something different and unique besides just reading. And so the book finally came in today, or the box came in today. So let's take a look at what comes inside. I know there's tons of great content on there, but I know it's always good to kind of see things for yourself. And so when you open up here, you get a little message here from the Leaderbox explaining what it is, a curated reading experience designed by leaders for leaders. And it explains how you can get through everything in 21 days, which is what you signed up for. You get this little message here, this introducing the Leaderbox, and it just gives you some access to a website to go to sign up for, and then it talks about the path. Which is pretty cool. I like the graphics. It's simple, it's concise. Being an educator, this makes sense to me as well, and something that I could see using in my own professional development when working with educators and people to empower their learning myself. So I really like this. You got to unpack the box, get used to the content, get on social media groups, start reading on the first of the month, and go through the plan, and then share, and obviously be active in everything that we do. In order to learn, you got to be active. You just can't be a lurker in the shadows. Then there's two packages, and for this one, we get the book, Crucial Conversations, Tools for Talking When Stakes Are High. Thankfully, I have not read this book, even though I've checked out the library many times. So this will be a new read for me, which is exciting. And we've got some quote cards that come with the material. And so these are nice to have as well to kind of help us do the material itself. And then we have the activation guide. And so this is everything that we need to go through the reading as we do our reading and materials. And so I'm interested in this to see how it gets me through the book and through the reading. And so I'm excited to see how this changes and impacts my reading goals and structure and learning. And then the other book that we have in here that came, so we had Crucial Conversations, and the second book is Rest. Why you get more work done when you work less. Also another book in my to-be-read pile I just never got to. So 2 new reads. Every time I do these book club, I'm always a little hesitant because I've read so much. I hate to get books that I've already read. It kind of takes the exciting factor out of it. So once again, more quote cards, and then the activation guide as well. And so here we go. So in 10.5 days, how we get through this book to be reading. So we're gonna get through 2 books in 21 days, which is gonna be pretty fascinating for me to see how this works out. So I'm super excited to see how this goes. So in the table of contents here, I got days 1 through 10.5 with all the resources and everything that you need along with the action plan. And then the Crucial Conversations, as you can see, is the other 10.5. So I'm excited to get jumping into this. It's going to be here before we know it. I'm pretty excited, but that's the unboxing. That's what you get. 2 awesome reads, an activation guide, quote cards, and a plan to be successful. All right, guys. I'll keep you up in my journey in the loop and see how this works out for me as we get rocking and rolling into the learning with the Leaderbox and everyone part of the conversation.